Jokic dropped 44 and still caught an L? Are you serious right now? You mean to tell me that the reigning MVP, the walking triple-double factory, Nikola freaking Jokic, did everything humanly possible and still got sent home with a loss? OKC came back from the grave, pulled out the paddles, and just zapped themselves back to life in the fourth quarter. This wasn't just a comeback. This was a basketball resurrection. But you know what's wild? Charles Barkley saw it coming at halftime. Man sounded like a psychic. Called the whole damn game like he had a script, and we're going to talk about that, plus why this was the biggest collapse Denver's had all season. The refs, a hot mess. The Nuggets bench, ghost town. And one player, fully exposed. Let's break this madness down from top to bottom. So here's what went down. Early on, it looked like OKC came to get steamrolled. Denver jumped out, Joker was cooking, Jamal Murray was slicing, Aaron Gordon was doing Aaron Gordon things, solid but nothing to write home about. They went up by 12 like it was nothing. Meanwhile, OKC, slow start, couldn't buy a bucket, but they stayed in the fight. That young core, SGA, Chet, Jalen Williams, Dort, they weren't about to lay down. By halftime, you're thinking, okay, this is Denver's game to lose. And guess what? They lost it. And not just lost it, they choked it away in a fourth quarter that looked like a bad horror movie. You know what's coming, but you can't stop it. Let's talk Jokic first. Man dropped 44 points and 15 boards. That ain't basketball. That's an onslaught. My guy was shooting over doubles, fading off one leg, tipping in rebounds. Like, bro, what more do you want from him? But here's the problem. He had no help. Jamal Murray gave you some flashes, but he disappeared when it mattered most. This ain't bubble Jamal. This is oh damn, where'd he go, Jamal? And don't even get me started on the Nuggets bench. Bruce Brown gone, and now they look like a YMCA pickup squad the second Joker sits down. And OKC, they didn't flinch. Let me say this clearly. SGA is him. That boy is an assassin in sneakers. Calm, composed, and when the moment gets bigger, he gets colder. 31 points, and every single one felt like a dagger. Mid-range? Wet. Free throws, automatic. Defense, on 10. And shout out to Dort, a.k.a. Big Game Lou. Remember when folks used to laugh at his jumper? Oh, he can't shoot. He's just a defender. Now he's raining clutch threes like he's Reggie Miller with muscles. Down 9 in the fourth, and they didn't blink. They just clawed back possession by possession. Dort hit threes. Chet made a ridiculous bucket off a save, and that right there was the turning point. Jalen Williams, straight up sniper. His confidence was oozing off the screen. Let's pause for a second and talk about Charles Barkley. My man was on the Inside the NBA set at halftime, just casually saying, yeah, I don't know why, but this feels like a Thunder win. I'm sorry. What? And guess what? He nailed it. It's like Chuck had a crystal ball on the desk, called the comeback, called the energy shift, and even hinted at Jokic going nuclear, but still coming up short. Meanwhile, Coach Adelman, and this needs to be said, what were you doing? Denver had a lead, they had control, and then boom, fourth quarter collapse. Why? No adjustments, no response, just vibes. And then the man has the nerve to say, if it was fatigue, that's on me because I chose the rotation. Well, congrats, coach. You just admitted you let your MVP die out there alone while Jamal Murray played hide and seek and your bench vanished like Houdini. And I don't want to hear about fatigue. These dudes get paid millions. If they're tired, sub them out. Don't leave them gasping like fish out of water with a Game 5 on the line. Denver just straight up folded under pressure. The moment got heavy, OKC ramped up the pressure, and the Nuggets shriveled like microwaved lettuce. Fourth quarter, Dort, the dude who was 1 for 4 at one point, comes flying in, saves a dead possession, tips it to Chet Holmgren, who ties the game. You could feel the air get sucked out of Denver. From that point on, the Nuggets were looking at each other like, wait, are we actually losing this? And yes, you were. This wasn't just a loss. This was a public execution. Denver came in with the MVP, home court, and a lead, and still let a bunch of young guns from OKC send them packing in their own house. And Jokic? I feel for him. He did everything but drive the team bus. But man can't do it alone. You need a crew. You need dogs. And right now, Denver's looking like a one-man band with backup dancers who forgot their choreography. Meanwhile, OKC? Oh, they're legit. That team has heart, swagger. They believe in each other. You can see it in how they move, how they respond. No moment too big. So here's the million-dollar question. Is Denver cooked, or are they about to come back swinging in Game 6? Because if they don't, if they flame out again, we might be looking at one of the most disappointing ends to an MVP season in a long, long time. I'm going to break it all down. What this loss really means for Denver, if Jokic needs to start demanding help, and whether OKC is low-key the most dangerous team in the playoffs. So don't go anywhere. Subscribe now, drop a comment, and strap in. Because this series, it just got personal.